It's a new year and it's time to get it in with Lakers React, your online platform for sharing your thoughts, your feelings, and everything purple and gold. My name is Rochelle and I am joined by my partner here, Frankie. Happy New Year.
Same to you, lady, and I know you have to be excited at the progress our team has made in 2018.
Yes, I am, and I am excited to see big things in 2019 for our Los Angeles Lakers, even though we are coming off to a rough loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, I hear you. But just like I got goals, I know the Lakers have goals for 2019 too.
Goals, baby.
That's right, goals for our squad to dominate on the court, and whether it's in the news, highlights, rumors, and more, we are here to discuss all online content throughout the week on our Facebook fan page that you can find at Lakers React. There we discuss how you feel about top stories throughout the week and come back to you with a weekly recap of those stories along with your comments discussing our purple and gold.
Yes, we do. And with that being said, let's react. Okay, Frankie, I have a question for you.
What is that?
Where in the world is Moe Wagner?
What, are we on Moe Watch now?
Well, we ought to be. I mean, with so much focus on the young Laker core, my question is, why is Luke not getting our first round pick involved in game time action?
Not sure. He did have something to say about the rookie commenting. He talks a lot. He plays hard. He talks a lot. He's very competitive, which we love. He sets good screens. He can pass. He can shoot. And he likes to talk trash. It's a good combination for what we encourage around our practice facility. So it sounds like Walton is evaluating him for sure, but the next question is, will that evaluation materialize into playing time? With the team relying on McGee, Chandler, and Kyle Kuzma, I'm not sure we'll see any of the draft picks getting respectable minutes this year.
So what you're telling me is all that research I did before the Lakers draft was a waste of time because the fellas won't get a chance to shine unless it's with the South Bay Lakers?
Barring injuries, which we don't want, we may not see any of the draft picks selected this year get any serious time.
You know, I was hoping for another diamond in the rough like Kyle Kuzma or Josh Hart. It wasn't so long ago that we heard the sounds of LeVar Ball echoing the sentiment that his son didn't need to work out with the likes of Kobe Bryant and other stars in the league. Interestingly enough, Lakers baller Kyle Kuzma didn't take that advice and worked out with the likes of Kobe Bryant and others. Now we even have Tyson Chandler letting the world know how hard Kuzma works behind the scenes. Now, during an interview with Kevin Dean on Lakers.com, Chandler said, "I should have known because when we worked out, he did nothing but ask questions the whole time, and not even just about my workouts, but about the vitamins I take, my regimen, everything. He wanted to know everything. I should have known that he would end up being a good player. I don't know if I could have predicted what he's becoming, but I love it because he's an incredible dude. He's what you would want on your team." So it just goes to show giving respect to your mentors can take you a long way in this game. And we hope that Kyle Kuzma will not just be a star for the Lakers, but a superstar long term. It all starts with being a student of the game.
All right. Communicating easily is something that many are born with and others not so much. That has been a focal point as of late for our young Laker core, specifically with our number 2 draft picks, Brandon Ingram and Lonzo Ball.
I can definitely understand where they are coming from. Speaking out and commanding the lead wasn't always easy for me. Now, you, on the other hand, it is hard for me to believe you weren't born with a big mouth.
Yeah, Mama always said I had the gift of gab from a young age.
And it sounds like you're talking about the comments Brandon made the other day. Pulling those up on the screen, he said, "Ultimately, we just have to come together and talk a little bit more. I think we're naturally a quiet group when the veterans are out.
Yeah, it's probably something that's going to be interesting going forward with the young core. I know Kyle and Josh are pretty aggressive on the court, but when you have players like LeBron and Rondo, who are definitely alpha males running the show, it can be challenging to know when to step in and be assertive.
All right, this is what they need to do. Just have Magic tell the boys to give me a call, and I can give the fellas some tips on working with people who have big mouths.
Excuse me?
Well, I have a lot of experience working with someone who I have to tell to shut up every now and then.
Oh, I'm the one with the big mouth. I guess you haven't heard yourself in conversation.
Boy, bye.
Anyways, in my opinion, Brandon and Lonzo have to learn to be more aggressive and vocal on the court. Just like you have a dominant alpha male, trust me when I say if you take the lead and it's a positive outcome, they will have no problem. Because although leaders love to lead, they don't mind developing other leaders and allowing them to take charge.
Right. So with retirement, opportunities and new adventures arrive the second half of your life.
And lots of time to get busy with the wife.
Oop, you need to stop.
What did I say?
Is that all you think about?
Look, all I'm saying is when the free time presents itself, why not take advantage of the moment?
You really need to stop it.
Anywho, that's what I like to think about. Hey, I'm just saying, people like to do crafts, work out, and whatnot in their free time. Me, I like
That's enough. And on that note, with the new year, many celebrate new adventures, and you can throw the Black Mamba into the mix.
Uh-oh, another Mamba business adventure?
Actually, this time, Kobe and Vanessa definitely took advantage of a merger, announcing they will be having their fourth child in 2019.
Oh, another baby Mamba for the Bryants. Maybe Kobe will finally get that boy.
Sounds like you're thinking along the lines of many other fans online, but at least for this baby, we are looking at another Mambacita because they are having another girl, and even Vanessa got a chance to have a little fun poking around saying he needed to put a little Mamba in it next time to get that boy. You feel me?
That's cold-blooded, Vanessa. Now, it wouldn't be fitting to get into news from this past week without bringing up a performance that lit the internet on fire Saturday night in the G League. That came from the South Bay Lakers' own Zvi, who dropped 47 points on a night.
And why is he not getting more minutes with the main roster?
Well, that is yet to be determined, although I'm not sure, how we talked earlier on what Luke and his coaching staff had planned for this year's draft picks.
Okay, I know it's the G League, so I'm trying not to get too excited,
right?
But I find it hard to believe that he can make it rain threes on a night like that and can't help us just a little bit from the three-point land, especially when we go cold in certain stretches.
Well, one thing is for certain. He definitely got his time to shine Saturday night, with LeBron James even showing love for such an amazing performance. Like we talked about earlier with Moe, hopefully our young Lakers that were drafted this year will turn out to be diamonds in the rough, and we can see them shine on the big stage in the NBA.
Now, I know you're ready for this one.
I came ready for this one.
I bet you did, as the GOAT conversation is on.
Yes, it is, with LeBron getting into the debate. I can't believe this one, that's for sure.
Oh, believe it, bruh.
I'm trying, but good Lord, LeBron is not pulling any punches, throwing his hat into the ring for consideration as the GOAT after the Warriors team that set the NBA record for most wins in a regular season and appeared well on its way to winning the title in back-to-back years was dethroned by LeBron and company.
Yeah, when I saw the footage from ESPN's More Than an Athlete, LeBron really surprised me, saying that one right there made me the greatest player of all time. That's what I felt. I was super ecstatic to win one for Cleveland because of the 52-year drought. Like, I was ecstatic. That day, the first wave of emotion was everyone saw me crying. That was all for 52 years of everything sports that have gone on in Cleveland. And after I stopped, I was like, that one right there made you the greatest player of all time. Everybody was talking about how they, the Warriors, were the greatest team of all time. Like, they were the greatest team ever assembled. And for us to have come back the way we came back in that fashion, I was like, you did something special. That was like one of the only times in my career I felt like, oh, you did something special. I haven't really had time to really sit back and think, but that was a moment. So you heard it from LeBron himself on who he felt was the GOAT. But when asking your comments, you came through saying, Ms. Leslie came out from the gate saying, I apologize, LeBron, but for now, Kobe is still the man. Rogelio got in on the discussion saying, not gonna lie, I respect Bron for thinking he is. Make 10% more free throws and win 2 more and we'll talk. We even had legends in the game chiming in like Kevin McHale and Isaiah Thomas, who were less than impressed with LeBron's argument, with McHale saying, you don't need to say that about yourself. Let other people say that for you. It's disrespectful to other players who came before you that were great players. You can't compare eras. I didn't like the way that sounded.
Get off my lawn!
Are you feeling like this? The old man saying get off my lawn type of vibe?
Look, the challenge with this debate is LeBron can't win. If LeBron says he's the greatest, then he's blasphemous.
Right.
If he says he's not the greatest, then he's weak.
Okay.
I think this is an opportunity for everyone to realize that LeBron is creating content that is meant to be entertaining and cutting edge. So if he sits down with the producers of the show and they all come to an agreement that he comes out with why he feels he's the greatest, this isn't Jordan selling shoes.
Right.
This isn't Kobe selling water. This is LeBron creating viewership and answering the GOAT question personally, getting people to watch his show. Then it is what it is. All right, folks, that is a wrap here on Lakers React, and we enjoyed hanging out with you this week. Any final words, lady?
Well, of course. With me, I always want to remind you to keep repping that purple and gold in the new year, and we would love to hear from you online at Lakers React. It's all about the fans and how you feel about our Los Angeles Lakers. So feel free to comment as we post throughout the week on Facebook, our fan page, on Instagram and Twitter. There, if you'd like to discuss or get involved with the discussion, whether of voting on the topic or leaving your comments, we bring those back each week here on our Friday wrap-up to share our love for the purple and gold, baby. As always, it has been a pleasure, and we'll see y'all next week.